Hey, happy 2025. Most of you know me from being your family photographer back in San Francisco, and it has been a long time since I sent a newsletter. And I came to the beach with Dave this week in order for doing this one particular thing and had it in my mind as to how it would be, which is more perfect. The net is that I have always loved when people send their yearly roundup of what went great for the year and what they've been up to and all those things. And I really look forward to reading them. And similar to when I get your holiday cards, I love watching how the families have grown and changed over the years. And anyways, I was thinking of maybe it's finally time for me to do a yearly roundup. I wanted to share all of it, really, like the good and the bad. That 2024 started out. My mom lived with us for a year, and part of that was certainly 2024. And she has dementia, and anybody who's a caregiver, shout out to the caregivers, knows that it is challenging to say the least. It's hard to get anything done. It's hard to focus. It's hard to stay patient. It's hard to remember yourself. And also a great honor to have the opportunity to take care of somebody who has taken care of me for so long. So anyway, that was at the beginning of 2024. She'd already lived with us for 6 months at that point. And I joined a mastermind. A mastermind, for anybody who isn't familiar, in mine in particular, is one that is about 15 other female business owners from anywhere. One is in Malaysia, the rest are throughout the US. And we have a leader. Her name is Emily Gray. She's amazing. And we have a lot of monthly activities surrounding that, but all of it with a focus on getting us to the next step in evolution of our businesses and often of ourselves. So with that, and that started out in January, my caveat was I have no idea how much I'm going to be able to give to my business this year, but I'm here for it. Let's see what you pull out. And the year started out really strong. The whole year, business-wise, was actually quite great. We got to go to Las Vegas twice. We were then in University of Tennessee at Dallas. And then we got to go to Monaco and photograph and video a President's Club for Alteryx, which was awesome. Such a fun trip and such a joy to celebrate people that had worked so hard. And the year kind of continued with things like that. We got to tell some stories. And that's really what I learned about myself in this business this year, is that it's never been about the photos or the video. It's always been about the stories that I get to tell of people that bring me on board to do that. And with that, then the failures and the things that haven't worked out are that within the mastermind, then one of my goals for myself was to pitch people, either people that I know or people that I don't know. And for example, one of the companies that I don't know, they're called Floral. I love them. They're an alcohol alternative, and they have teeny tiny 2.5 milligrams of THC. So it's not something that you would feel. And I look forward to it every day of having my one Floral, and as something that's different than having a glass of wine or martini, which is my normal go-to. And with that, then I sent them a cold pitch. I worked so hard on it, and crickets, total crickets. Haven't heard back from them. And a woman in my mastermind, she shared with us that she's writing a book, and that she had, I think it was 74 rejections before she finally got her first yes, just to get an agent. And it's such a great, beautiful reminder to myself that you don't just do one and then think, oh, I guess that's it. You just keep going. And that is my goal for 2025, is to keep going and working on the business of where I wanted to head. It's really telling stories, really focusing on that. And what that looks like at this point in the business is connecting with companies that have brand stories, customer stories, like customer success, that kind of thing. Sometimes it's employees telling why they love working for that company, something like that, that really would help resonate with their audience and get them to their goals. So I'm sharing all that to say my hello back to you and see if you happen to know anybody or have any needs in your company, whether it's some sales kickoff or big event conference thing, or that you want to like tell a story within headquarters, or one of the things we do is just travel around the country and go to people's offices and interview them and tell their stories of your customers that aren't located where you are. So anyway, I appreciate you. I appreciate whoever you've been in my life so far, whether you were a client back in San Francisco, whether you're a friend, whether you're both, whether you're somebody I know from somewhere else. Thank you for being on this journey with me. And I hope your 2025 is amazing as well. And I'd love to hear from you. Take care.